India today has accessed the 1,599 pages long charge sheet that is on Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, who's the Wrestling Federation chief, who's a BJP member of parliament and is facing serious allegations of mental, physical and sexual harassment by young women wrestlers. But amid these allegations that are coming, is there a damning photo evidence of this alleged molestation? There are photographs that are being cited by some of the witnesses, by some of the wrestlers, that according to them they are claiming show how he would unnecessarily make advances with them, stand close to them. Inappropriate touching was also witnessed and seen with these photographs. Now these photographs have been submitted by the wrestlers as the evidence in a charge sheet, and that's how we are putting it out for you right now. Srishti Ojha is joining me for the latest on that. She'll be tracking the case because Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh is set to appear before a Delhi court today. What are we expecting today, Srishti? Because with this picture evidence coming in, testimonies of wrestlers, 108 people who have been, who've recorded their statements, what does the day look like for the Wrestling Federation chief?
Well, yes, Pooja, quite a detailed charge sheet has been filed by the Delhi police. It was filed last month in the complaint that has been filed by 6 wrestlers alleging sexual harassment by Brij Bhushan Sharan. It was after that the court cognizance of the charge sheet that summons were issued to both Brij Bhushan Sharan and another co-chief Vinod Tomar. After that, as per the procedure, because summons were issued, he is to appear today before the court. And as far as the charge sheet is concerned, as we had also reported earlier, the charge sheet has extensive details of the statements and the allegations that have been put forth by wrestlers against Brij Bhushan of alleged repeated sexual harassment by Bhushan. There are allegations of sexual harassment, stalking, inappropriate touching, molestation at different locations like hotels, dining areas, restaurants, international events and even the WFI office. Brij Bhushan Sharan, even as per his statement that he gave to the Delhi police, has however remained defiant in his statement. What has Brij Bhushan said in his defense to the Delhi police? This is something that India Today is reporting for the first time today. His main defense to all the allegations against him has been that all the areas where the alleged allegations are being made, all areas are covered by CCTV cameras. He's also saying that he never meets any female wrestlers alone. In fact, he never even stays in the same hotel where players stay when events are in India, and as far as events abroad are concerned, the room allotment or the hotel allotment is not something that the WFI decides. Remember, this is being said in response to allegations by wrestlers that Brij Bhushan allegedly used to call them to their hotel room and has molested them and has also asked for sexual favors. Brij Bhushan Sharan has also told Delhi police that he's always
as this case is with harassment allegations against, it will need solid evidence to put Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh behind bars. And I'm not sure at this point, at these pictures, can it be used that evidence of molestation as we see him standing next to some of the women wrestlers? Is it incriminating enough to arrest Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh? And that's one of the reasons that defiance is that he's leading with. So how are you looking at Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh's defense as well in this case? Because the charge sheet is very scathing. It's 1,599 pages long, I correct myself, but it will eventually be about solid evidence to nail him, not just testimonies and allegations.
Well, yes, Pooja, as far as whether the evidence is enough to find Brij Bhushan guilty or have a case against him is something for the court to decide. But as we know, evidence has been submitted by the players. 108 statements were recorded of witnesses by the Delhi police, but only 15 have corroborated in favor of the wrestlers, is something that we know so far. As far as the arrest aspect is concerned, we know there were many debates when the wrestlers were protesting as to why Brij Bhushan Sharan has not been arrested by the Delhi police, and his arrest at this point is not very likely because Delhi police has also addressed the arrest aspect in their charge sheet, where they've explained why. They've justified and they've explained why Brij Bhushan Sharan was not arrested. Because Delhi police had said that Brij Bhushan complied with the directions and joined investigation, which is why they were charge sheeted for trial without arrest, is what the charge sheet says. They have said that he has complied with all the directions and conditions of the notice that were issued to him under 41 ACRPC, and he's joined the investigation. Delhi police has also cited Supreme Court verdict to say then in cases of offences which are punishable only up to 7 years, accused are not to be arrested. So this is how they have explained the reason for not arresting Brij Bhushan Sharan. And if he has complied with the notices that were issued
Yes.
to him and the directions,
Stay on with
then
me, Srishti, because
there
we have
is
more
no
news
reason to
coming in, and I want you on that breaking news as well about what's expected in the court today and what is mentioned in the charge sheet. This is a Mega India Today exclusive news break. This is the police charge sheet. These are chilling testimonies. Remember, some very shocking mentions are being made against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. The wrestlers have claimed to recount the horror in this charge sheet. Wrestlers have said that they were molested, groped, harassed and threatened. The words that are very explicit in nature are shocking, to say the least. The manner in which they have suggested not just harassment and the sort of molestation they faced, but also the intimidating nature, to stay silent, that if they want a career, it will have to be done a certain way. Now, these are all, remember, testimonies, words that have come in from the wrestlers. But according to Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, this is just about words and nothing else. Srishti Ojha is tracking all the latest on that. Srishti, tell us more about the testimonies of the women wrestlers and what should one make of this, because this is about groping them, groping their private parts, trying to stand too close, inappropriate touching even of minor-aged wrestlers, calling them into rooms, intimidating them. How can these testimonies stand against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh?
Well, yes, Pooja, the detailed statements have been given by the wrestlers. Even in the FIR, when the FIR was filed, the wrestlers had made some like really strong allegations against Brij Bhushan. In the charge sheet and in their statements before the Delhi police, have elaborated on those incidents and have explained how those incidents happened in detail. The Delhi police has also done extensive investigation by going on the site, recreating scenes, taking statements of around 108 witnesses, 15 out of whom have corroborated the statements of the wrestlers. Now, really serious allegations by the wrestlers, but again, as you said, whether or not the evidence or the witnesses' statements are enough to find him guilty or to have a strong case against him is something for the court to decide. But yes, the wrestlers, responding to wrestlers' statements, all Brij Bhushan Sharan has said in his statement is the same response again and again in response to allegations made by all 6 wrestlers, that he never goes to any place alone, he never meets the female wrestlers alone, his security, his coach, the coaches, the players, the other wrestlers are always accompanying him. He never calls any player in his office alone. So this is how he has refuted each and every allegation that has been made by the wrestlers in this particular case.